Hi guys, it's me once again. I just want to help you with these questions. These are the questions that troubled me when I was very young. So I'm going to record a 1-minute video just to help you out with them. It's science, so we are not going to take much in this. Alright, so what you're going to do is very simple. The first question is reading which side of the heart carries deoxygenated blood. This one mark. The second question is reading what are the differences between a vein and an artery. 3 marks. And then the third question reads, where in the circulatory system do we find semilunar valves, B, tricuspid valves? Okay, just get tuned and stay tuned. I'm going to explain and cover all these 3 questions in just one shot, so I want you to be listening very carefully as I'll be introducing the tricks and tactics. Now in science we don't have formulae that we use, so you need to make sure that whatever you read, you express it in seamless form. So I'm going to give you a very simple stud code that we are going to be using here, and that stud code is going to cover everything that we need in this question. Stay tuned. All right. Okay, so the one-stop shot, okay, no problem. Let's call it the short. Okay, one shot that we would like to use, okay, is very simple. Let us say load. Okay, now to try and summarize this one, let me say you record it as Volvo V, trucks T, R, A, which is funny. So let me repeat, Volvo trucks are funny, and then we say tribo, okay, which is tribo, okay, and then from there I'm going to put plates. All right. All right, I'm going to explain a little bit about this thing of plates. All right, because it will be helping us on the other side. So let us quickly look at question 1. Question 1 is already answered. The answer for question 1 is here, which is saying left side carries oxygenated blood, and then right side carries deoxygenated blood. So don't be confused either way when they say which side of the heart carries deoxygenated or which side of the heart carries oxygenated blood. Just write load, and then you know that left side carries oxygenated, right side carries deoxygenated. Let us move to question 2, which is saying what are the differences between a vein and an artery. So question 2 is going to run from here and then there, so that we can supplement. Let me say question 2 meaning to say it's going to be the supplement part. First thing is the difference between a vein and an artery is that, okay, when we said Volvo trucks, it was trying to say veins carries blood to the heart. Okay, so that's the first difference. Let us write it and put it down. Okay, so okay, let us say number 1, it was saying which side of the heart carries the deoxygenated blood. So we found that the right side. Okay, right side of the heart. Carries deoxygenated blood. Okay, and then now question number 2 is saying what are the differences between a vein and an artery. So we said a vein carries blood to the heart, blood to the heart. Okay, whilst, okay, I want you to underline whilst here, an artery carries blood from the heart. Okay, which I tried to summarize by Volvo trucks are funny. Veins carries to the heart, arteries carries from the heart. Remember, it's to the heart and from the heart. These are the key words. Don't confuse them. Now let us quickly go through the supplements. The supplements need your reasoning now. Okay, we are going to talk about what you call blood pressure. And then from blood pressure, we are going to be talking about what you call lumen size. If you don't know about lumen, every vessel has got a wall, okay? It is like this, and then it has got a hole between it, and this hole is what you call the lumen, okay? So we are going to talk about lumen size. We are going also to talk about what you call okay, just let me hold on that one. Let me move to T. It is going to talk about thickness, okay? Thickness of wall. And then here, let's come to E, is elasticity. Elasticity of wall. Okay, and then from there we are going to be talking about also the last one, which is okay, A is amount of oxygen. Amount of oxygen. All right, and then the last part is going to be let me check and confirm with that one. Okay guys, you know, this video was not prepared, so you know, these things as I made them, I'm kind of not finding the other one. No problem, just meet me in the next sessions. I'll also give you full explanation on this. Okay, so now what you're going to do is to reason out. We have got two things, so you kind of draw a table and say this is the heart, which is the pump, and this is the heart, which is the pump. Let us consider there is one pipe which is coming to the pump and the one which is coming from the pump. Which one do you think has got high pressure? Automatically the one which is from the pump, because after the pump you'd find out that when the pump gives us pressure, so the one which is carrying from the pump has got high pressure, and then this one has got low pressure. That's the difference when it comes to pressure. And then let's come to lumen size, okay? Let's consider where there is high pressure, automatically this means the lumen needs to be very small, but where there is low pressure, the lumen needs to be a very large, or large and small there, okay? High and low. Okay, and then from there we have got the amount of oxygen, okay? Okay, what you're going to do on the amount of oxygen, let's leave it because it needs you to say except of the pulmonary side, okay? So it has got an exception there, so for 3 marks, I'm going not to explain it to you. You have to watch my video on the full explanation of all this. And then from the thickness side, all right? Automatically the side that has got high pressure must be thick, all right? And this one is thin, all right? So the thickness of wall needs to be thin this side. And then elasticity I'll explain also, but just to try and make sure that we get all the marks because we are in a hurry. I don't want to have this video very long. We have got high 1, 2 and 3 plus the one that we have put. Okay, so let us try and put this into also consideration now. This means here we are going to say A, this is equivalent to 1 mark, and then you say B, or you just put dots or a slash and whatsoever that you put there to show that this is the next point. So we are going to say which one is carrying to the heart? It's a vein. Which one is carrying from the heart? It's an artery. So what you're going to do is to say veins carries blood with low pressure, whilst arteries carry blood with high pressure. Okay, and then let's put another slash to show that we are on the next point. Lumen size, veins. Okay, under veins we see there is a large lumen. Here is a large lumen, whilst arteries, here's a small lumen. Okay, and then from there we are going to put, automatically we are done with those three. Let me just put this thickness thing. All right, so veins, here's thin wall, here's a thin wall, whilst arteries, you have thick wall. All right, okay. Right, guys, what I want you now to notice is this. When the examiner is marking your stories, all right, he goes in this manner. Veins carries blood with low pressure. If you end here, it's half mark, it's not full. Whilst, then you underline here, arteries carry blood with low pressure, there's another half mark there. Meaning to say, if your question is two-sided like this, that's when you get one complete mark. And then here, vein carries blood to the heart, it's half mark here. And then whilst an artery carries blood from the heart, it's another half mark this side to make it one complete mark. Okay, this is how they do it. If you think that they say vein carries to the heart and then you have one mark, and then whilst arteries carries from the heart and then you think it's another mark, you are lost. So make sure that you put sufficient information there so that you can get all your marks. Let's go again. Okay, we have got the last question, which is question number 3. What is it saying now? It is saying that where in the circulatory system do we find semilunar valves and tricuspid valve? That's part 3. And you know, these things are very confusing. They used to confuse me when I was at school. Let me now show you. Okay, just for, you know, saving, just to make it a little bit clear, let me rub this part and do this. Okay, so you know, let me do this. Okay, we don't want this rubbish. This means the secret for question number 3 is on this guy called Tribal. Let me just highlight this boy. He is very tricky. Okay, he's going to try and tell us something that has to do with the valves that we see. So in the circulatory system, we are going to meet 3 valves. One of them is not on this Tribal thing, but I'm going to consider Tribal because those are the types that confuse many people. Which side is the tricuspid valve and which side is the semilunar valve? So what we are going to do is very simple. On Tribal, we are going to say tricuspid valves are located in the right side, and then bicuspid valves are located in the left side. That's very simple. Of the heart. Make sure that you remember of the heart. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. Let me quickly go through that. So semilunar valves, we don't see them in the heart. You see, we don't see them in the heart. So where are they? Automatically they'll be in the veins. Okay, they'll be found in the veins, not in the heart. That's the trick that we have here. All right, so meaning to say here, the question is very simple. It is saying which side do we find semilunar valves? Okay, so we say semilunar valves. Semilunar valves are found in veins. Okay, that's what is their function, by the way. I'm putting this as extra to prevent backflow. of blood. Okay, though you know what, I'm putting this in quotations, it's not necessary for this question, but in case next time they will ask you what is the function of semilunar valves, you should know that the function of those semilunar valves is to prevent the flow of blood. Let's go B. All right, it is reading what is the location of tricuspid valves. You know that they are located in the right, because tri meaning to say right. Okay, T right. Okay, so which is they are found in the right side of the heart. Okay, automatically this is done. Guys, I don't want to waste much of your time. I saw that I was promising a 1-minute lesson, but it turned to 15 minutes. That's what it does. Now if you have got a question that also needs to be answered regarding maths and science, you are more than welcome, guys, to join me. Send a question in the comment section or just hit me inbox. There is my email, gracewatersacademic.tutors@gmail.com. Do not hesitate, we are there to help you. You guys, as you're preparing for the examination, there is nothing I wish you than to have good luck. God bless you richly.